Alrighty, yo guys, Beast back with some more Beastly content. So today we're going to be doing a guide over how to get easy Starship upgrades. So first things first, we're going to pick this up here. So I'm actually going to leave the cords for this Starship up at the end of the video, because this one is also a first wave Starship farm here, and as you can see, we actually got it on the first wave. I was actually going to use this one, but it just didn't seem like a very reliable first wave sort of setup. This is now, there we go, 20 million. However, we are going to be getting some of that back. Thankfully, when we scrap this, it will actually be giving us a few Starship upgrades, at least it should. So as you can see here, it was like 5.4 million there was the actual cost. We do have some Starship scrap, and we also got some nanites back. That was actually, I think we had 3 already, so that was 3 there just for the S-Class there. So I think you see where we're going here, but this glyph will be left down below. This is a first wave sort of setup. You'll have to reload your autosave until it loads on the first wave. But this next one, I'm not sure if it is. It doesn't say it's first wave or anything. It just says it's a tier 3 economy. And the glyphs are going to be shown in just a second. You need to be going to the Euclid Galaxy, so we're going to our Euclid Galaxy portal base in order to input these glyphs, which I will be showing you in just a minute. Alrighty guys, so portal base finally here. Let's go ahead and get these inputted today. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to go with activate portal, and then we're going to go ahead and start with the bird, and then we're going to go ahead and do the pie. Then we're going to go ahead and do this boat looking thing. We're then going to go with the moon, and then we're going to go with the pie. And then, of course, we're going to be going with a bug, because one bug never hurts anybody. And then we're going to go with some sort of TP-looking thing, another bug. Okay, 2's getting a little excessive. Now we're going to go with 1, 2, and then we're going to go with this weird-looking tree-looking kind of thing with no leaves. And, of course, the arrowhead-looking thing. And those are the glyphs to this location. It does show a space station, so I'm assuming this is going to be located on the space station. So we're going to head to this area, and then we are going to head to the space station. Alrighty, so now that we are on the planet, we are going to do something I like to do. This just gives me an easier place to portal to. We are going to spawn our freighter here so we can teleport to the portal here. We're then going to get our ship, and we are in the Crimson YY today. Why not? Anyway, so I will see you at the space station. Alrighty guys, so we are now at the space station. Hopefully this isn't a first wave sort of chance of it spawning thing. Hopefully this one is more of a guaranteed spawn. That is what we are hoping for today, is a guaranteed S spawn that we can just continuously have spawn and farm. Hopefully it is within the first wave and pretty efficient, but we will find out. Once again, whenever you go to a star system that you haven't been to before, go ahead and get your exosuit upgrade done. We are going to be adding another slot in the technology spot, because we've been putting a lot of upgrades there lately. 125,000, oh, what can you really complain about? We will also go ahead and check and see what's going on with this. I always look at the multi-tools here, and this one's an A as well, a loop balancer, or whatever that is. Anyway, so we are actually looking for a red ship today. 1, 2, 3... and I think this one right here is actually S-Class. So I don't think this is the one we're looking for, but this is definitely a good galaxy to be going for. As you can see, an A-Class and an S-Class. A-Classes are going to be giving about 1 upgrade, and the S-Classes are going to be giving about 3. It is a slight bit more money, and you will be getting a slight bit less back. As a matter of fact, this one was actually 60 million, but we should be getting a hefty amount back here. We are also going to go ahead and purchase this A-Class before it disappears. We will actually maybe hang out here if we get a couple more A-Classes here. I will go ahead and show you how to get out of here, and yeah, this is definitely a good galaxy. That's not even the S-Class we're actually after. We're actually after a red one. Funny enough, even though that one is red, it is not as the correct one that we were after. I will show you how I'm going to be doing a reload that is not considered a reload, because you get to keep everything, and that's the key point here. Is we're trying to get the upgrades here. We're not really worried too much about what the S-Class is or anything like that. We are just after the storage upgrades here. This is for quick storage upgrades. We started with 6, just so you know. And the A-Class is usually a guaranteed. We're gonna check this. A class here too. Look at this. This galaxy is just wonderful. We're gonna buy this too. This galaxy is wonderful for this. Let me just go ahead and tell you that. Because this is definitely not what we were supposed to be getting. There's still a chance of that other S-Class spawning here because it has not yet spawned. We just really need to clear this out. I'm also not enjoying buying these A-Classes that are 50 million. They're expensive, that's for sure. But we will go ahead and scrap this. It will give us some stuff back. Like I said, we lost about 16 million there. If this doesn't give us anything other than nanites, I mean, that's okay. Yeah, we got 2 there. That's good. So, like I said, pretty good, pretty efficient. As you can see there, we got 2 extra there, and then we have the original one we bought there. So far, we are 2 up from where we began. Let's go ahead and sell this. This should put us up to about 5 up now. Ooh, not that one. We're not selling the Crimson YY. I wish it would stop automatically putting me back in that ship every single time I go to scrap the ship. So, ooh, is this B class? So, we're gonna scrap this and probably load back to our freighter after scrapping this, because I'm not seeing any more S classes and we're getting a lot of B's now. I'm thinking we've kind of lucked out on not getting any sort of actual spawn we were after. However, we did get a S class. I will show you the S class we're after in a bit once we get to that, and that is the right one. Yes. So there we go. Go ahead and check the upgrades now. That brings us to 10 upgrades. That means we only got 2 that time. That's okay. That's still 2 upgrades. And as you can see here, here's another A. We are going to claim this because this could be 2 more upgrades. You get where I'm going here, I do believe. I don't think I have to explain this too much more. We are going to go ahead and have to get this teleport over with and go back to our freighter just so that I can show you what my method would be in the B class. Okay, so not too good there, thankfully. But we are going to get rid of this A class real quickly. I don't like having extra starships that I'm not using just because they're not worth it at all in the slightest. So just something to keep in mind there. Let's go ahead and scrap it once again. Wha-bang! I don't like keeping starships. I'm not wanting to keep, because if you don't scrap them now, you might get them lost in the forever inventory of extra ships and then have a new issue. So like I said, we spawned our freighter at the beginning of this so that we could warp to it. That is what we're going to be doing now. We're going to head to the teleporter on the space station and we're going to warp there. Of course, we got to get out of here and stop looking at ships before another S-Class spawns or something and I never get to end the video, but what's that? Class. Okay, stop looking at spaceships. I don't care what spawns, it doesn't matter. To the freighter we go. We're going to be back. That should reset the wave count, which should allow for this red one to spawn, hopefully. So, go to your freighter, warp right back to this exact same space station, and you should be good. Alrighty, so freighter and then back. Here's our freighter portal. If you don't have a freighter portal, this would mess it up a little bit. You could just warp to one of your other bases. However, I have a freighter portal, so we're going to just port right back on over there. And we'll bang. Load super quick because we're still in the same system. That is something else to keep into account. And there are no spaceships here because we just loaded in here, technically. So we're going to be waiting here again just to see if maybe we can get the one that this was actually over with the glyphs. But if we can't, then I guess I'll just show it on screen here. So let's go see if maybe we can do any upgrades too. I'm not sure if that will respawn exosuit upgrades or not, just traveling to the freighter and back. But it should respawn on the ship spawning. So let's go back over here. And if you're having an issue with the ship spawning and somehow it's not reloading the S classes, then maybe you want to go travel to a different galaxy entirely. However, I do believe the freighter method will work just because, look at this, they're spawning in again. What's that one going to be? C class, yeah, we're not getting the best of luck. Once again, if your luck starts turning sour and you start getting a lot less A classes or S classes, and you try traveling from your freighter and it doesn't seem to be resetting anything, then maybe you could either A, try the other portal glyphs I have showing at the end of this video in just a little bit, or B, travel to a different system and then travel back to this galaxy just to see what's going on here, because you will want to know that. But we didn't get any good spawns here, so yeah. in this reload. We tried reloading to a different system, and upon doing so, we got 3 A classes. That means we could have up to 6 upgrades here just for purchasing these real quickly. We're going to just go ahead and try and purchase all of these extremely quickly. Once again, we are getting scrap back from this, but I don't scrap any of my scrap until I'm completely broke, and then I need to do a scrap run. And then we may still not do a scrap run yet. We may go scrap some random salvage ships, but not in this video, of course. That's number 2, unfortunately, only number 2. We didn't get to the 3rd one, but we will go ahead and B class. We're not buying C class. Not today, we're after A's and S only, guys, just because they cost so much, and just scrapping all this stuff just gets a little bit old. But here we go. This is going to be one of the A classes. We are going to go ahead and see just what's going on when it comes to 11 of them. Not bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. That is okay. We'll also go ahead and see what this is. A B class, and there is our A class. It has us in this one, so we'll need to get into this one. But I do believe that is going to be the end of the video. This is how to get storage upgrades extremely easy. I will also have the glyphs playing. I did go ahead and record something earlier, and I told you all the glyphs, so I'm just going to use that clip again. That'll tell you the glyphs for a second place that's supposedly giving you a first wave starship. This is 2 different glyphs for 2 different first wave starships of supposedly guaranteed S classes, meaning that it should allow you to go ahead and get the most out of your money by giving you the most storage upgrades back. Like, this is 12 more slots for me. This is basically 120 more nip storage on my fire, is what this is going to equate out to me for me. But anyway, I do believe, and neither of these are good, so I do believe that is about all. Honestly, for this system, I think I just use it as a first wave A class form, because it can have S classes, but the S class is not guaranteed on any of these first wave systems. That's what you do need to realize. But I am out. See you. Keep it peace mode. Hopefully this helped you. But yeah. Alright guys, so we're at our portal base. If you do not have a portal in the Euclid Galaxy, well, one, how don't you have a portal in the Euclid Galaxy? Second of all, this is my portal base for the Euclid Galaxy. Mine is already pre-charged, so we're just going to go ahead and enter our new address that we are going to. So, start with the bird, then you're going to make a pie, and then you're going to fly a bee off of, I don't know where you're flying it, but here's your bee. So then you're going to take a dinosaur, and you're going to give him 2 triangles. So 1 triangle, 2 triangle. The dinosaur is now happy. You're going to go to the moon now, where you're going to find another bee, where you're also going to be taking this weird looking brewing stand from Minecraft thing with this octagon looking thing, this swirly eye looking thing, and then of course this whale looking thing right here. This is the address you need to be entering. You can pause if that was a little too fast. I tried to go pretty slow. If you had the video pulled up while you're playing the game, you should have been able to do it, no problem, but no judgment. If you had to pause it, I will also leave down a link below to this exact link where I got this from. But we're going to enter it through the portal now, and then once we are on the other side, we're just going to head to the space station.